Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Briella Tomassetti in for Arthur Sheehan. What's also beautiful is that forecast, the weather outside. Audrey, tell us more. How incredible is that?
Absolutely, especially this time of year.
And still ahead on Good Day Wake Up, last minute holiday shopping. Oh, it's stressful. You know, I grew up in the neighborhood where he performs, and just watching him become so successful is so humbling to see, and he does a great job at it, you know. Officials believe that runner went into cardiac arrest, but many questions still remain. So this would be really good for my mom, because every time I say let's go to the gym, she's like, oh yeah, maybe tomorrow.
We are just a few minutes away from 5 o'clock. Coming up, Fleet Week is underway as we celebrate thousands of service members.
Yeah, that's the whole entertainment we got for you this morning.
I can do the bare minimum.
No, that was extra. That was amazing.
That was.
I
Now
loved
it's time for some more entertainment.
Okay, wow, that looks delicious, but let's be honest here, the best thing you're getting at the ballpark is probably a hot dog. Jennifer Williams here now with a look at what's coming up in sports. Jen.
Briella, are they going to work this thing out here? What's going on?
It's going to be a complicated situation, that's for sure, Dan and Tashani. When Republicans met Wednesday morning to choose a speaker nominee, Steve Scalise earned 113 votes to Jim Jordan's 99, but that won't be enough. It was such a challenge, but an honor, Rosanna and Bianca, to write this obituary. And sister was a force to be reckoned with. Tina Turner started performing in the 1950s, but it wasn't until the 1980s that she evolved into a rock and roll phenomenon. Yeah, Steve, Ainsley, and Brian, good morning to all of you. This is obviously still an ongoing investigation. A lot of questions remain. We do know it happened here on East 95th Street between Lexington and 3rd Avenues, adjacent to a park and a school. You can imagine how many people were outside when all of this happened last night. We're hopefully going to find out in just a little bit. Bianca and Dan, good morning to both of you. You know, all summer I've been wearing flip-flops. I knew I was going to be at the beach today, and I wore sneakers, so not the best choice of attire. It sounded a little something like this.
Feeding you, baby. If I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings.
People that actually just came out here to take some pictures of that high surf, they said that this little body of water here was not here yesterday, and Town of Hempstead workers have actually built with excavators these dunes to prevent that kind of flooding. The gas pumps, the roads right now, everything is wide open, so if you are getting on the road, now's the best time to do it. Get that head start. I was on my way down the West Side Highway. We were rushing here to the breaking news, and it's incredible. The crane, you can see it right now. It's so tall in the sky, you can spot it from at least 15 blocks away. And as the sun rises, a tragedy is unfolding here in Coney Island. The FDNY tells us around 4 a.m. crews arrived here at West 35th Street and the boardwalk for reports of a mass casualty incident.
Yummy. Heaven. Seriously. Really good meat.
Whether you're a native New Yorker or your travels bring you to Lower Manhattan, you won't want to pass up a visit to Tommaso Conte's d'Abruzzo. The award-winning vendor sets up shop every Friday at Smorgasburg on Fulton Street outside the World Trade Center, alongside more than 24 other food stands. Authentic Italian street food served under a signature orange awning circa 2017.
Abruzzo is undiscovered Italy.
D'Abruzzo means from Abruzzo, the region where both Conte and I are from. Located in central Italy, Abruzzo is home to Gran Sasso, the highest of the Apennine peaks, and a beautiful coastline with flat, sandy beaches. Abruzzo is also known for this culinary specialty, arrosticini, or lamb skewers barbecued to perfection. While Italian fans are rooting for their team, Tommaso is busy serving them up. Conte has sampled lamb from all different parts of the world. Surprisingly enough, he says the best product comes from Colorado. It's shipped here to New York, then it is butchered, skewered by hand, and packaged. The rest of the magic, well, it happens right here. The meat is lightly salted and cooked over this grill.
Truly, I learned a lot from my nonno, my grandparents. They taught me a lot about the tradition, the cultures of Abruzzo.
Food's great. It's probably the best, if not one of the best out here.
Conte's mission is quite simple, really. He hopes to introduce foodies here in New York and beyond to a hidden delicacy from his homeland and to a unique taste they'll treasure for the rest of their lives. While many have their sights and taste buds set on arrosticini, also on the menu are chicken, beef, and pork belly skewers called spiedini.
And as soon as they take that first bite, it's one of the proudest, happiest moments for me.
D'Abruzzo heads to Williamsburg on Saturdays and to Prospect Park on Sundays between April and October. If you're craving arrosticini at other times, you can order them at AbruzzoNYC.com to try at home. They're also available at local restaurants and supermarkets, including Eataly, and distributed throughout the tri-state area, Los Angeles, San Francisco, South Florida, and even Venezuela.
It's just tender, juicy, flavorful, simple, truly Italian.
Briella Tomassetti, Good Day, New York.